Hello and welcome everyone to this broadcast here from Basel from the Women's Master 2014. My name is Bastian Wies. Here at my side I've got Roger Gulka, and we are here to present you the skins game this afternoon.
Yeah, hello, nice to be with you, Bastian. And so today we're going to have a Swiss skins game. Team of Feltscher, who is world champion, and a team of Silvana Tirinzoni, two top women's team in Switzerland, playing a very specific curling game. It's going to be a skins game. So for those who are maybe not too familiar with the skins game's rules, it's not a usual curling game. You have to win skins. That means every end, one team will have the last rock, one team will not have the last rock. So far, nothing changes. But the mission of the team that has the last rock is to score 2 at least. And the mission of the team that doesn't have the last rock is to steal. And if the team accomplishes this mission, they win the skin. Every skin has money with it. So first end is 100 francs. Second end is 200 francs. Third end 300. Fourth end 400, and so on. Game is played in 6 ends, and the last rocks change after every end. So the team that has the last rock in the first end, whatever the score is, will not have the last rock in the second and will have it back in the third, and so on. So there we are.
Exactly, and this is basically just a event inside of the whole Women's Master for itself. It doesn't count anything towards the main tournament. This is just a bit of a challenge for those teams who qualified through the A qualifiers last night at 8 o'clock, because they would be gameless with until tomorrow morning when the quarters start. So the organizer said, we want to do something different. So they put in this 6-end skins game this Saturday afternoon. It's on one hand a good thing not to lose practice, basically, because the day off can get you out of the rhythm, and on the other hand you can win quite a bit of money. 2,100 Swiss francs are in the pot, and this is the maximum to win.
Yeah, and well, the advantage really with the skins game is that you get a, well, the fact that both teams are forced to play offensive. One has to score 2, the other one has to steal. It creates always some interesting game, and we can see right on that 2 center guards, a corner guard, 1 rock in the center there, and Binya, who has to open a bit. Oh yes, and I forgot actually to precise that if no skins are won, that means that if the team that has last rock scores only 1, or if there's a 0, blank end, the skins, so the money, is pushed back to the next end. So if there's no skins are won the first end, the second end is played for the first skin and the second skin together, and so on. So you can theoretically arrive in the 6th end, no skins are won, and if the guy who wins the 6th end wins all the skins together, and all the money, of course.
Exactly. Well, if you have any questions towards the skins game, because it is quite different to a normal curling game, don't hesitate and ask us in the chat box just beside your broadcast window. Any questions you like, we're happy to reply. Also, with anything, be it the event or broadcast or player, we try to do our best to answer you if we can, and we're happy to help you out.
Yeah, so also the more interesting thing about the skins is that the rules changing, the strategy changes also completely. For example, the team that doesn't have the last rock doesn't care that much if the other team scores a 2, a 5, or even 8. It's still 1 skin only. Basically, in the end, what happens is that everything gets played in the middle, and it's really important, really interesting to see how it's so important to have that control in the control zone, zone just in front of the forefoot in the house. The rocks that are really well placed there always pay a lot, and I would say that the use of corner guards is much more limited.
That is certainly true. The great thing about skins is also that you have action right away, because in a normal curling game you would say, well, go at it slowly, see what the ice is like, but in skins you cannot really lose. If you lose a skin, well, nothing basically has happened. It's a new end and a new skin and new luck for you. You can still do it right from the start.
Well, especially with this system that, for example, the first end is, let's say, only worth 100 francs, but the sixth is worth 600. I mean, basically, if you lose the first skin, it's not that bad. So you can take even a bit more risk. I want to remind you that actually you're watching the skins game between two teams that qualified from the A road of the Women's Masters of Basel in Switzerland. This is a Curling Champions Tour event, and this is Curling Champions Tour live broadcasting. Roger Golka, myself, commentating with Bastian Wies.
Okay, Sepp Karle. Was auf Centerline. Ja, jetzt noch. Fest, 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 fest. Fest, kommen. Zieh. Immer noch, immer noch, immer noch. Fest. Zieh. Gut. Ich glaube, definitiv.
So now we see Team Tirinzoni.
Ja.
Doesn't have the last rock in his first end, which is, I would say, actually an advantage to lose, well, to not have the hammer in the first end in the skins game. So that means that you actually have it in the last end for sure.
Well, it depends what you like to do better, Roger. If you're more at stealing kind of type, then you probably prefer the other way around. But yes, there is more money allocated to.
Well, the advantage with the last rock in the skins is that you always have that possibility to play that last draw for one, if worse comes to worse, and push the skins further. Or like in the last end, if you can't score two, you still have the last rock. So the last rock is still an important aspect, because it still gives the possibility to save the day. I would say it's more interesting. It would be interesting actually to have statistics on skins games to see how often the team that has the last rock in the skins wins the skins compared to the team that doesn't have the last rock. I don't know if we have any statistics about that. If people from Curling Zone are listening to us.
Richtig gut.
Here's Silvana Tirinzoni.
Okay, auf. Jetzt go so. Richtig gut, richtig ist gut.
Willst du nicht klar?
Ich will ihn einfach lassen. Ja.
Nein, guck gar nicht.
She has to be careful not to be too deep.
Okay.
It's good enough. It's nicely buried.
Auf den und so sind die Doppel, oder? Ja.
Gut. Alle 8?
Ja, 8 finde ich gut.
Die war 7 gewesen. Ja. Ein bisschen kürzer.
Ja. So, also 8. Ja. Ja, okay.
Now Feltscher, champion. You can say the surprise world champion, as they were actually themselves a bit surprised at winning it, but they totally deserved that win. I think they had a great week and they played a really good final against a very good team of Rachel Holman.
Wie weiß ich, ob es schon
Now they're back in.
Und da kommt sie fast nicht.
A lot of experience also.
Ja, genau, ja.
Remember still when Binia used to be playing with Miriam Ott.
Das gleiche ist für mich, oder?
That was still at the curling Winter Olympics.
So, ja.
And Turin.
Centerline ist wichtig, ha? Nicht unbedingt.
Then after she decided to start her own team, being herself skip, and ended up having some good success.
Centerline, ha? Spielen so vorne, also das 3 wäre perfekt, oder sogar ein Beisser. Aber vor allem Centerline. Ja, mindestens, oder? Wichtig ist, dass er auf die Centerline kommt, ha? Nicht gerade reinwischt und für hure viel Eis. Aber stimmt, glaube ich schon.
Okay.
Ja. Es kommt wirklich sehr viel.
Am Schluss, nein, muss gehen.
Zuerst bin ich gerade, und dann wenn es wirklich ein
Okay, warte.
Jetzt dann am Schluss noch.
Ziehen.
Aber nur wenn ich kann, nicht die Line.
Centerline. Ziehen.
Ja, fest.
Ja.
Fest.
Bis auf Centerline. Weiter, weiter, weiter. Ja. Weiter, weiter, weiter. Richtig, richtig.
And a good shot. So then,
Ja.
they're in a pretty good situation to
Wir
steal.
können ein
And
bisschen rein, also es langt dir nicht
I think
durch.
it's first
Es ist eigentlich jetzt egal, ob er anhängt oder
first skin.
beides, also ja. Da hat Krieg gespielt und der war etwa 12 gewesen, und der hat dann nicht so fest gegürlt. Also man muss wirklich ein Backline kommen.
Ja, ist gut. Wir haben
Ja.
gestern schon diskutiert, wenn ich gesagt habe, er muss girlen, der gehört genug, dass das mir nicht viel sagt.
Backline!
Ja, ja, voll.
Backline!
Gut, dann immer überlegen,
Das
ich
ist
sage
eigentlich
das
wirklich
jetzt
noch
am
richtig, weil wenn er nicht den
schnellsten,
übergürlt, nur also sind wir nicht schuld.
Ja. So, doch immer weiter.
Binia will try a little tap back.
Ja, ich sehe im Fall gar nichts!
Well, we saw in the previous game that there's a lot of swing in this ice. Certainly, Guard, I think,
Ja,
is
aber er
far
muss
enough
ihn
to
übergürlen. Nase
allow
langt er
them to
nicht
do
und ich
a
muss
tap
noch
back. She
stoßen.
really doesn't
Er
have
langt
that
wirklich
much
meine
choice, I
Nase.
think. I don't
Ja.
really see any less hard shot, less difficult shot.
Komm auf den,
And,
ja!
Ja, aber komm doch mal schnell!
I don't know though if she hits on the nose if she is shot. I think she's hesitating there, as we can see. She wants to try and use her last rock to score one and
Sie meinen
push
zwar, das
back the skin in the
lange
next
Gelicht,
game.
aber
The next end, sorry. Maybe run back would be easier. I'm not so sure. Problem is with back line weight is that you have to curl enough to roll a little bit on the inside and be shot.
Zwischendurch zielen, dann verwünschen wir vielleicht einen, oder? Und wenn er zwischendurch geht, ist ja auch nicht so schlimm.
Well, I was speaking to Manuela Sigrist between the last 2 games, and she said that it's quite difficult to make the shots perfectly because there is a couple of runs. The ice is not as even as you would hope for it. We saw in the last game also a couple of crashes, we could say, when rocks went onto guards.
Een beetje mee!
So certainly high precision shots
me,
are
yeah.
not very easy on this ice at the
Yeah.
very moment. Especially not in the first end after not having played all day.
Yeah, well, you gotta do it. Go for it though.
Oh,
I'm sure she'll be quite close.
okay.
Or not.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Sometimes you need a bit of luck.
Okay.
But
No hit.
okay, all right. So it's first skin for Tirinzoni finally.
So carry over.
Nearly what
Ja, dat
was the
klopt,
lucky
op
shot of the
gangen.
tournament there.
Ja, dat denkt dat er nog strijft. Vielleicht hat er den drin. Ja.
So Feltscher had the last rock.
Ja. Dat is goed, ja, ja.
Feltscher had the last rock in the first end, and Tirinzoni won
Jetzt müssen wir
the
stellen, hè?
first skin.
Machen wir aber zuerst eine Karte, oder?
Das jetzt die neue
Ja.
Das haben wir jetzt rausgekriegt.
And now there will be a switch. Feltscher will not have the last rock, and Tirinzoni will,
Komm doch da!
Nein, einfach.
despite the fact they scored.
Komm da!
Geht einfach immer eins. Oder no. Aber was besinnen? Ich komme nur egal.
As we saw already there in the first end, there was that corner guard that was not that useful. I think personally that if you play the skins game, you'd rather just not lose too much time playing a corner guard, but just go right away to play in the middle. I mean, the team that has to steal will
Neem maar even nach, hè?
go right at the middle.
Ja, neem maar een kaart.
Not worry about the guards, no peels, no nothing. They will just go at the middle, and you will be forced anyway to play there. So you'd better go there right away and take position first.
Zet Kerle aan. 5, 1, 5. Fish. Fish, kom in. Lukken, snel, lukken. Ja. Ja, fish. Tweemaal.
So as we see there, Tirinzoni has the last rock, but she plays a center guard.
Goed heb ik gelopen, goed.
Unusual tactics for an unusual type of curling.
Yeah, well, there is not much point in putting up a corner guard because the game is going to be decided in the middle, no matter what you try to do.
Of course, you always have situations where they might be useful, but in the skins game, really, it's much more rare than in classical curling.
Wij wechselen. Dat is goed, richtig, Achtung.
Ver genoeg, wel.
Oké, is goed. Goed, tip top zo. Goed zo.
Very good line, a little bit deep. I will allow Silvana to. Well, she plays it to go.
11.
Not a bad call, I think. Other option would be a draw behind. I think she prefers to keep the middle slightly clear of yellows. So Marlene Albrecht playing lead, left-handed from Zurich.
Sneller. Wow. Daar blijven. Wow, warten. Wow. Achtung, Esther. Eine Stein.
Perfect.
Good shot from Marlene.
Maar zo. Ho. Niet. 8 poetsen. Zie. Ho. Zie. Ho. Is kürzer, hè? Ja. Fest. Zie. Sehr schön.
Very nice in the roll as well.
Ja.
1 12. Ja.
A good shot.
Ja, das ist gut.
Jetzt 10,5.
Looks like she's going to act more for a tap back than for a takeout.
Okay. Backline. Okay, warte, warte, warte.
I think she's going to try and have that little roll behind the red.
Oh, this looks really wide.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. Oh.
Hey.
Well, at least they,
Da muss
I'd say,
hingern,
cleared the center, but
Ja, ich würde gerade da reinkommen, ha?
doesn't really help that much.
Warte, ja?
He is just going to
11,6.
has to replace one exactly the same place.
Also am Schluss ist er dann schon noch gekommen, zum Glück. Das ist, glaube ich, lange nicht drauf. So.
Zwei!
Franziska Kaufmann.
Ja.
Nachnehmen! Nachnehmen! 12! Ich tue dir kurz! Fest! 15,4! Zieh! Gut so! Schön gewischt! 15,4, das ist jetzt wirklich fein, he? Ja.
Slightly short. Now it's Sylvana's turn to use the center guard. Resting one shoulder.
7!
Oh, warte!
7!
Ist gut,
And
warte,
Sylvana
wenn
have
er
been
lang
playing
ist.
together for quite a while.
Gut, Perle!
Rams! 7!
Oh, ist noch nicht drauf. Jetzt dann, der andere.
It's over curling.
Beide. Fest.
I wonder, one rock that doesn't curl enough, the other one curls too much. Maybe one side curls a bit more than the other. Anyway, not a particularly good result there. But no particular danger either, I would say.
Ja.
Also so. Ja, das Kabel ist so steif. Noch viel Platz! Warte! Achtung! Ja.
That looks
Okay.
a bit wide and fast.
Kommen wir gerade noch hinterher?
which
Nein,
is
löhnen.
not a great combination
Relativ
usually.
ist. Gut gesehen. Gut. Was ist er
You have trouble placing those rocks in front of the tee line. It's either a bit too short or at the back.
Ist schon gut. Okay.
That really doesn't help at all. I mean, not at all even. Now Sylvana really has to get that one. Top of the forefoot.
Okay, wo dann, wenn er lang ist? Platz! Platz hat er! Wow! Wow, keine Linie.
Once again, they're calling it a bit wide.
So. Super, danke.
Yeah, nothing much there again.
Seems to be a tricky spot.
Yeah, it's third time now we see a
Ja.
rock that's a bit
Kommen
wide.
wir.
Maybe the
Ja.
skips are giving it a bit too much ice, expecting it to curl a bit much. But I have to say that this rock was slightly
Nimm mal
fast.
Shot. Ja.
You know, like a meter shorter. You get actually 2 meters shorter with the sweeping. You could have really done something better. There, really, you could only look at it, not curl.
Zieh, ist eng. Zieh.
Indeed, Sylvana seemed a bit frustrated.
Richtig ist
And
gut.
Shirley trying to catch up
Richtig ist gut. Noch länger.
situation. Got a good position to steal there.
Richtig ist gut.
Only they can get one right there. Right onto that
Ja,
red,
gaan we nog links.
behind the guards.
Ho, ho,
It
ho.
looks a bit short.
Goed.
It's the spot where no rocks wants to go.
Yeah, it seems like there's a magnetic field there that prevents the rocks from coming to the right spot there.
15-4. So, wenn ich geschaut habe, sind wir
Einfach
schon.
da, aber
Nein, nein,
Also
es ist
da
glaub schon
sieht
die.
so aus.
Well, actually, I see the little
da,
tap
dan
on
gaan we
the
dit
yellow
meteen
red.
afvieren.
I don't know. What do you see?
Well, that is certainly still there because this yellow is wide open. So
Or
Not
the
sure.
tap on the red on the side.
yeah,
should be
but
center.
I would think that is more difficult.
Yeah. Gotta come probably with a bit of backline weight. Slightly hit it on the side.
Es ist noch schwierig dort durch das, ist noch schwierig dort durch das Loch. Nicht?
Ja.
At least the center is well covered now. I didn't exactly see the call there if they want to go directly or tap the red one. Seems like it might be the red one.
I actually don't know. I'm not sure the port is big enough to get through with the curl because you would have to be very, very, very precise.
Just
Schön
maybe
ran,
Segrist
ja, zieh.
talking about precision.
Warte
She's a
schnell.
player that likes precision a
Warte
lot.
schnell, Achtung, zieh. Zieh, fest.
Two-time Swiss junior champion.
Wow. Schnell. Ja,
They're going
jetzt
for the
zieh,
port.
ja.
This
Look
champion
at that.
on there going
Ja,
directly.
fest,
Nice.
komm
And I think you were talking about precision just before.
And there we go.
There's the perfect shot.
You couldn't play that much better.
I think it was harder to get closer to both guards.
Knapp oben. Beide Seiten.
It was really 2 centimeters on the right, 2 centimeters on the left.
Maar nee.
Okay,
Well-
1 inch on the right, 1 inch on the left.
Ja, am liebsten der
Those who like imperial measures.
I think the
Vielleicht
magic
wieder
zone where
nachkommen.
no rocks wanting to go only does take rock into account that come from the left side.
Actually, I see a shot there. Be interesting. What if you see the yellow there next to the red in the 12 foot? What if you hit that one on the side?
Ja, immer gehen.
Bounces off the red, goes right on the one in the
Yeah.
center, don't you think?
Was meinst du? So.
Possibly, yeah.
You know,
you
I
could
think
go.
if you hit it anywhere on the side, you're actually sure to get a good hit there.
Well, the question is, do you have the energy afterwards to push the second one out?
Well, I think they have the strength, necessary strength.
Well, let's hope we see in a second.
Let's see. I wonder exactly what kind of weight she wants to come. Maybe she just wants to tap it or hammer it.
Ja. Yep. Oh. Achtung. Zieh. Ja. Oh. Ja. Fest.
Just going for the direct race. Also a
Direct
good
raise.
variation of the whole thing.
A good shot. Maybe over curls slightly. It's a nice effort.
Sexy.
Oh,
Dat
maybe
was
they
niet. Sorry.
anticipate for the sweeping.
Sehr schön.
No fancy rocket. And it looks like Sylvana's going to retry exactly the same shot than before. See if she can make it also, as well as Manuel Zegers did it before. Really not much margin for error.
But you know exactly how to throw it because Sylvana has already seen the rock before.
Okay.
Ja, was meinst du?
They're
Oh,
going a little bit
that's
longer.
it. Whoa.
Es ist ein länger. Oh, jetzt noch drücken.
Oh, nein, jetzt. Achtung. Nein, noch nicht.
Well, I think the weight was really good, actually.
Also, hast du auch noch mal geschaut, dass
You know,
wir tot sind?
such a precise shot. If the release is just slightly different, the rock will not curl exactly the same way. And when you need that much precision, that's enough to rep the guard. Sadly for her, she didn't curl enough, and it seems like it's going to be quite difficult for her now to score 2. Of course, the one is still perfectly possible. I mean, with that pocket of rocks there, there's that run back. Actually, it seems like Binya's looking at preventing that. No, I think it's Tirinzoni was looking at preventing that. I quite agree, actually. It's basically the only way left. Silvana has to score 2. But Binya opts to play the direct draw. Trying to really take good position for a steal. If worst comes to worst, there's still a draw that's open on the right-hand side between both yellows.
Okay.
But definitely, the port is now much bigger than it was before.
Yeah. This is really important. This absolutely has to come and be shot. It looks really good. How's the weight?
Okay.
So what will Silvana do? She try a double. Oh. Not sure it's really there. It's really tough.
Put it right on the nose.
Yeah.
Probably be the.
Just gonna play the same shot. Nothing too fancy. Just take the 1. The 1 to get 0. The 1 and push back the skin to the next end. 200 francs are at stake. Silvana's Tirinzoni. Last rock of the set. Sweepers are calling a good weight. Maybe it's over curling a bit. It's a tiny bit too short. Oh, it looks really good.
Good draw, perfect.
Yeah.
Puts it on the
really
pot.
Nice shot. Really good sweeping also, I have to say. That's
Well
what we can call a nice team rock. Yeah. Every rock is contribution. Every made shot is made by the whole team. The player that throws the rock, of course, plays a really important role, but if the sweepers don't sweep it right, or if the skip doesn't see the line right, doesn't anticipate, then the rock can be missed, even if it's well thrown.
That is also a rock that is great for confidence. If you are ever in a tough situation and you have got an end to go, you just put the rock on the spot, then you know, well, I can do it today, and everybody is on their A game.
Well, especially, I mean, in that kind of situation, it's always good to make your second shot, because Silvana didn't make her first shot. I mean, it was, I would say, missed. Yeah, it was missed. But I mean, she really got a nice second shot, and that really, you know, puts her in a good, I would say, a psychological condition to come back and play, because she has that last shot in her mind for sure. So no skins are scored in the second end. Tirinzoni still with 100 francs. Feltscher with 0 so far. She has the last rock in this third end. And there are 300 francs plus 200 francs, so 500 francs at stake in this one. center guard to start. Nothing too surprising.
Ja, 14 würde ich sagen, oder?
And now we see Bina, no corner guard, right away taking position, and asking Christine Uresch to take position there in the forefoot. Get a good rock in the control zone.
Okay.
Right in front of the T-line, top forefoot.
Achtung, Putzer, Zieh! Hoch! Nur Länge, richtig, er macht selber. Oh. Sehr schön kriegen.
Ja, also. 14.
Oh, it's not too bad. Maybe a little bit too deep.
Schön.
Marlon Albrecht.
Enger an, zieh, wenn ihr könnt.
14.
Nein, zieh,
Ja.
schwer. Ja, zieh.
Ja.
Linie immer noch ziehen. Fest. Richtig. Riend. Fest. Übergelt, das macht nichts. Ich muss bis da. Wow, 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 wow.
Over curl.
Gut, gut. Ist gut.
But it's a good shot. It's there.
Ja, wäre auch nochmal.
It's in front of the yellow.
Ja, ja. Ich will schon sagen. Gute Länge.
Zieh! Zieh richtig! Wo ist er? Zieh! Oh!
Zieh! Das ist ganz offen.
Zieh! Hauer! Zieh! Oh! Hauer! Oh! Gut!
4:4.
Ja.
It's okay.
Innen 4. T-line
Problem
ist
with
auch
those
noch
two
gut.
yellows for Feltscher, who has the last rock, is that they're a bit too deep. Okay, they're in front of the T-line, they're covering the button, but they're really too deep, and the position they're in there is not that good for them, because if now Silvana Tirinzoni's team manages to just
Du, die Deutschen,
tap
du.
the bag slightly, as
German
their
Power.
nose under, just tap them back slightly on the nose, and they will split a bit, be just behind the T-line.
Länger aus. Platz, weg
4:3 habe ich nachher
Then the red rock would be sitting nicely on the center,
Ja, gut, nein, durchgekommen.
Nein, es hat immer noch
Der andere ja nicht.
with a good backing behind.
Was Gerle noch?
It seems like it's just not curling enough.
Gut, schön.
That's okay.
Das ist der Fünfer.
That's a good shot.
Nein, nein, das ist schon, ich glaube schon.
So now Bina lying 1 or 2.
Ja, wenn wir einfach Garde öffnen.
Sure 1, probably 2.
Können wir machen?
Still not such a great situation for her, despite the fact that she's lying 2. I mean, the end still quite long, lots of rocks to be played in.
Da!
I think I can say with lots of certainty that
Ja.
none of those 2 yellow rocks will score at the end of this end.
Wo, wenn's geht?
Ja.
Wo dann? Zieh! Wo! Weglein! Wo? Putze ist super! Putze!
Schön.
And now Silvana's team in a really good situation there. She's got all the angles the right way. And really,
Sehr schön.
Bina has to do something about it.
Sie können nicht freestylen.
I wonder actually if they can, how fast they can come there. Yeah, maybe they might go for the center guard.
Zieh!
Lindsay Kaufman.
Zieh!
Is that going to get...
Just. This is it.
I wonder if the guard. Well,
Das
the
gibt eh nichts.
guard is not in the center
Wir haben
anymore,
Nummer
so
2.
situation is better than before. But still, Silvana looking quite good there.
Sie hilft mir einfach
Ich
nie.
finde wirklich geil.
Ich glaube, ich fände den gut. Den soll an, wenn es geht.
Ja? Finde ich gut.
Es berührt den vielleicht ein bisschen, aber sie sind immer noch gefriesen. Nase! 11!
Ja.
11.
So, super übrigens.
Ziehen! Wow, 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 wow!
Ja.
18! Fest! Fest! Ziehen! Fest!
Jetzt spielen wir den Teil mit drin, oder?
So.
And actually, one
Yeah,
funny thing about this
yeah.
game today is that last year there was the exact same skins game that was played. Tirinzoni against
Ja,
Feltscher.
aber es gibt eh keine zwei mehr.
Feltscher had won the 3 first skins and Tirinzoni the 3 last ones.
Mit dem Ende, okay?
Tirinzoni finally winning the skins 1,500 francs to 600. So Tirinzoni already won the first one. It's a pretty good situation to win the second one, well, and the third one. We'll see. Feltscher, there's maybe a little
Oh,
push
weg
of
schnell!
revenge.
Weg!
Tirinzoni had ended up winning the tournament last year against Miriamat, scoring a 5
Sehr
in the
schön.
final. There's actually a really good shot there to clean up
Schöner.
the situation. Light shot and fourth also.
Nochmal,
Big
ein
advantage with
Selfie.
that shot
Ja.
is that now it seems difficult for Silvana to steal. Provided that, of course, Bina makes her last shot. But it seems right now that she will have a pretty open shot in her last one.
Wow, wow,
If things go as planned.
Botzen, ziehen! Fest! Fest! Ziehen! Fest! Alles! Mühen! Fest!
And now, actually, Bina has a double to light too. Tricky double though, but it's there.
Der dahinter ist da!
Looks like Annette Norberg's double.
Ja, so als Fünfi!
Final of the Olympic Games in Turin.
Yeah, one sees here, Roger,
Heartbreaker.
you've played curling long enough and watched curling long enough, you know a game to every situation already.
Looks like she's not going to put a double though. More like a tap.
Ist jetzt der Wasser dort, wo du willst? Gut, oder wenn er gerade ist, dann kann sie da nicht spielen.
Tap and roll.
Ja! Ja,
And
ziehen!
Shelly in third for this team.
Ziehen, ho! Ho! Ziehen!
World champion
Ho!
team
Ho! Ziehen!
beating
Ziehen! Ho!
Rachel
Ho!
Ullman.
Kriegen! Ziehen, 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 ziehen!
Sehr schön.
And there's a really nice shot there. And suddenly Tirinzoni, being in a really good situation, ends up now in a very tricky situation. On top of that, very difficult to get rid of that
Ich
yellow.
bin wieder schlau gewesen mit Parat.
Flying shot, and there's a jam with that
Nein,
red
wenn es
one.
mehr Eis dann ist
Back
es
to
Das
golf.
habe ich doch mal gesagt, ich sage immer schon fast stark.
Nein, noch falsch.
Best option now for her is just to freeze on that.
Setz den Wasser dort, wo du willst. Ich warte. Du, das ist ja schön gekommen.
Das
Move
ist
the angles a
schön.
bit. Stay in front.
Der erste ist auch super cool.
Ja, würde ich auch sagen, oder?
Ich glaube, es ist besser, einmal da irgendwie etwas wegmachen da und dann irgendwie
Ja,
am
du machst
Schauen.
es immer super.
Nein, ich mache sonst eigentlich, aber ich habe wirklich keinen Plan. Aber das habe ich schon gedacht, ich kann das einfach nicht.
Ich kann das
There's
auch
the
nicht.
third.
Das ist nicht so weiss.
Ich bin
They
einfach
score
nicht
2,
gewöhnt.
they will take the second and the third skin.
Jedes Mal, wenn das am Fertig ist, habe ich wieder eine Strategie, aber das mache ich schon überhaupt einmal im Jahr.
Was machen Sie denn jetzt?
Linie weg, gut.
Sie haben eben irgendeine Strategie.
Schon, gell?
Was
Das
sehen
ist
wir?
der Plan. Ich habe sie
Ja.
mal sogar.
So that looks
Nicht mehr, so bleibt viel
concerned.
Bälle.
Is she just guarding?
So, weg, schnell, weg.
Looks like it.
Gut so.
Oh no, sorry, I was wrong.
Also
Thought
wir
that
entweder
the yellow
den
one
oder
was the
so.
shot, but actually it's the red one. So
Der hat
she's
doch den
just
Vorteil,
protecting
dass wir
her,
vorne anhinken.
her shot rock.
Du meinst
Der
so
andere-
direkt?
Nein, so.
But it looks quite
Ich glaub
certain
nicht.
that
Wenn
Bina is
dann
lying
würde ich
second
so.
and third.
Ja, so richtig wäre das gescheiter, ja.
Wenn wir echt so. Und wenn du anhängst,
Dann kannst du vielleicht noch, wenn du nur Witz
I wonder if it's
anhängst.
actually possible.
Oder sonst öffnen
to
wir,
hit
ja.
that
Das
red
wäre auch
one
gut.
lying
Da
in the
lieber da
8-foot.
weg, dass wir den nachher noch...
Roll on the
Ja.
yellow one and push
Unser ist besser
Ja,
als
zwar,
der,
wir haben
gell?
da
the
zu
red
wenig
shot
Kraft zum...
back.
Der Görlet auch.
Ja, unser ist eh besser als der.
I think it's possible.
Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob er geht. Also.
Mal.
So.
Ja, ich komme
Also
aus
einfach so.
5. Bisschen mehr. Hinten 12, ja.
Looks like she wants to do that, but directly.
Ein bisschen mehr.
Tricky shot.
Noch mehr. Ja, so hinten 12 bis 5. Und sonst öffnen wir gar. Hm?
Achtung! Oh, weg! Nein! Nein, nein.
It's really important to hit something. It's going to make any noise. A little bit noise.
Okay.
That's Al Moore's expression. Got to make some noise. Didn't change the situation very much, really.
Viel jetzt nicht gebraucht.
I
Nein.
mean,
Neither for good nor bad, but it's a lost rock.
Extrem, aber nur wenn er so lange draußen war, dann denke ich, lange nie.
so that is still a long shot.
Einfach so lassen, oder? Ja. Von innen. Wie schnell? Schon fast 9,5, oder? Und einfach schauen, dass wir die Klasse können. 10,5.
I still see that shot in off the red on the left, top the 8-foot.
Ja, muss einfach besser sein.
Certainly possible, but you want to see some spectacular shots here, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't be watching. Come on.
Habe ich mir auch noch überlegt.
Aber sie hat dann den auch immer noch, gell? Wandern? Ja. Andere Garten machen. Nicht für 2, aber 2 nicht. Also nicht schwierig.
Hat sie dann einen für 2?
Dann hat sie keinen für 2. Aber dort nassen bleiben, hat sie keinen für 2, aber einen einfachen frei. Ja, sie hat immer noch den da, weißt du, sie muss ja den noch berühren. Also, dann hat sie 2 oder 3.
Komm, wir machen okay.
Fähigkeit. Nein. Ist gleich.
So I know we'll play takeout. For both those yellows.
Tian!
Whoa, whoa,
Oh!
whoa, whoa. Whoa,
Whoa!
whoa.
That's the curl. Oh, it curls a lot at the end there. It also doesn't change really much the situation.
I think they like the situation so much they want to keep it alive.
2 rocks and basically nothing has changed.
Ist der einfacher als der?
Is hij wakker?
I think that the difficulty with that enough. She shows it very good.
Rogers
Dus in de
satisfied
wakker
now.
werk hem voor
Yes, yes.
2,
Now she
oder?
has to play it. Come on.
Gut, dann gehen wir über den. Ist, glaub ich,
Difficulty is
einfacher.
that guard in front there. It hides
Kijk, probeer hij zo,
one
oder?
half the rock.
Ja.
Probably from the right-handed hack, you can see. You can see he's still putting.
Ja,
enough
so
of
wäre
it.
es nou.
Ja, ja, aber
Ja,
wenn hij
Seems like
gaat,
she
dan probeer
prefers
hij
a
zo,
direct
oder?
run back.
Nase ist einfach nicht so gut. Also ja, da gibt es
That's
einfach
also
nur
a fun
einen.
option.
Louise?
Komm mal so, hä?
Ja?
Ein bisschen mehr, ja. Was meinst du?
Ik weet het niet.
It's a tricky situation for Tirinzoni because she's
Als
lying well,
achterhaal
but I
über
mean,
den Vorder.
things can change really fast. That shot comes really well. I mean, Bina will be lying too. There's Bina Feltscher skipping and playing fourth. She's one of the most serious Swiss rivals. Otto, Sylvain, and Tirinzoni. Looks close. Looks close. Oh, and that's a good shot.
Sorry.
Good shot, but didn't manage to get it.
Vrienden, sorry.
And that,
Gut.
Zijn gespeeld.
Okay, schon gut. Schon gut.
Vrienden, dat waren goed houden.
saves
Ja,
the skin.
wel, en dan ga je echt iets shotspots verholen. Jetzt muss ich durchziehen.
Aber noch tun wir den noch hoch, oder? Dann hätten wir den nicht.
Ja, ich
Weil
weiß.
der wäre doch noch gegangen.
And so the next stand will start have some good
Ik
money
zou
there.
kleins gesehen.
400 francs plus 300 francs
Das ist eigentlich auch nicht.
Ja.
plus 200 francs.
So,
That's
ik ga even, ik ga weer niet gaan entscheiden.
Sind wir denn jetzt das Kind weitervertagt? Ja.
Yes, it is.
Genau.
Some calculation to do, even on a weekend.
yeah, when our brains are tired. Oh, and those are
Oh.
the other games. Team Yarkova from Russia against team from Denmark, Dupont, scoring a nice 3 after the second end, but getting a 4 right back on. It's a bit disappointing. And then Team Hegner from Switzerland, close game, was pretty defensive. Against Nielsen from Denmark.
Then
1-0 so far.
Wat?
On sheet 3 we got the skins game we are broadcasting right now.
Richtig ist gut.
On sheet 4 we've got Germany, Team Lehmann, playing Team Gray from Scotland. 2-1 for the Scottish team.
So we see Lauren Gray
16
throwing
ice.
her rock.
Gut. Sehr schön.
So.
And on sheet 5 we have Russian national team of Anna Sidorova playing Germany's Daniela Drindel.
Daniela.
Sidorova leading 3-2-2.
Yeah, some close games so far. A lot of scoring on sheet 1.
Sehr schön gezegd.
Warte, wenn's geht.
Oei, sorry.
Warte. Warte, wenn's geht. Wow.
All these other games are the C road now,
Warte.
so losers are out. Remind you, this tournament is actually a triple knockout system. So you start with a table with quarterfinals, etc. And if you win all your games, then you get directly through the quarterfinals. And if you lose your game, you find yourself in another table, the B road. If you lose another game, then you find yourself in the C road. And if you lose 3 games, then you're out. That's why triple knockout, 3 losses, goodbye. And here we have 2 teams who came out of the A road.
They qualify through draw shot challenge. Before every game, all the teams have to draw to the button to decide who has hammer, and those two teams out of the 3 A qualifiers had the best draw shot.
Wechseln! Ziehen! Fest! Können ziehen! Noch weiter, ziehen!
Gut gesehen.
It's a pretty good shot.
Nochmal genau gleich lang!
There.
Gleich! Zack! Linie weg, gut! Linie ist gut! Zieh! Nein,
The
zieh!
sun is
Warte schnell!
up at 900 Swiss francs.
Linie ist super! 7!
So after winning the first skin,
Zieh! Fest!
900 francs, there's Silvana Tirinzoni
Zieh! Fest!
has the
Zieh!
last rock, tried to score 2 to make the skin the 4th end for 900 francs. And the skins of the 2nd and the 3rd end have been pushed back to the 4th.
Ja. Nee, je moest het niet extra
And here we see
vertellen.
again some interesting
Fantastisch.
curling there. Lots of rocks in play again. All rocks in play so far. Beatty asking for the draw.
Sharing! Zieh! Klap die Line! Zieh, richtig auf! Fest, richtig! Auer! Fest, richtig! Zieh! Von 8! Zieh, weiter! Okay.
Some hard sweeping going on, but just catches the guard.
Yeah, I didn't get very much out of that one. Silvana was looking at the double peel. It is an option in a way. I mean, she already has 2 rocks in the house. Question after though is still how is she going to score 2? If she makes the double peel. It would be better just to take position in the center.
Mehr als halb. Halb ist gut, halb. 7,5, oder?
Dat weet ik niet, dat is de ruststelling van afstand.
7?
Nee. Nee, aber nicht so. Nee, wieso? Du laufst eben so. Du laufst eben seitwärts.
Finally going for the peel.
Ah, mir geht's zu viel, ja. Wo misst du das?
So not too much risk there.
Ich meine, du kannst halt die Seite wechseln. Aber ich weiss nicht, ob du das auf den Wechsel mit stoppen. Weißt du? Ja, eben. Das schon. Aber ich meine, du kannst schon bei mir auf die andere Seite. Aber nachher muss man den Grenzen wechseln.
Is there an Inchwander?
Zieh!
Ja?
Zieh! Fest! Fest!
Oh,
Oh, well, that's a clear up.
yeah. Sure got some cleaning gone. Actually, it's not too bad there. The center is completely clear, and they still have a corner guard. We'll see how he reacts to that. Probably will just take off that red one. Maybe she could go for a center guard again, though. Try to create something. Nope.
Oh! Okay, sorry.
Bina called the sweeping a bit too early there. He said, oh, sorry. now we arrive in a situation suddenly where there's no more rocks in the middle. A situation where actually now corner guards can become in handy.
Gut.
Ja,
Zwei.
das ist schon gut.
Jetzt kommt er. Ja, noch, sehr gut.
Einer. Gut.
Oh, good guard.
Same height.
Yep.
Perfect.
Ja.
So Binia decides to take position now in the house. It's true that this yellow guard is hiding, covering a little bit of the forefoot. Trying to get a rock not too badly hidden there behind. Nothing too dangerous though for Silvana.
Viel Platz. Wechseln.
In general, if you don't have a rock fully in the forefoot covered, chances of stealing are very low at that level.
Ja, löhnen. Das geht gescheiter.
Gut so. Nur ein Fünfi.
So, gut, das ist nicht so schlimm. Aber Legi wäre dann bald vergangen, oder wie?
Fest an. Linie wäre super. Linie wäre super. Warte schnell. Wow. No, ziehen. Fest. Ja, fest. Wow, wow, ist gut, ist gut. Okay, nur da, bis da. Nicht tiefer. Perfekt. Einer schön.
Good shot.
Also.
Ja.
Wir so.
Now Binia has to play the run back.
Du musst es auch nicht.
Oh, weg.
It's a side that doesn't curl that much. And she doesn't look really convinced with her shot. He's not even close. Shori not really performing that well in her two last
Wenn
shots.
er auf den Tisch ist, der Doppel. Lass entweder vorne oder hinten.
Oder was ist es? Ich weiß nicht.
Nein, eigentlich. Hab ich nicht gedacht.
Wir sind schon ein bisschen breit. Aber
So now the use of the corner guard,
ganz gerade. Ja.
not necessarily what you see every day in skins games.
Schlecht gedacht, aber
Nein,
schnell gewesen.
ich habe ihn nicht gehabt. Er hat mich gedunkt, aber also...
Die Linie! Fest!
Sorry.
Fest!
Ich weiß es nicht.
Wind! Wow, wow! Ja! Wow! Wow!
Going sweeping off. Going for a bump. Oh no, that was their
Wir müssen es
chance.
probieren.
Now it's
Ja.
gone.
Ja, jetzt probieren wir das halt nochmal so, oder?
Ja.
Jetzt geben wir weniger Eis, oder? Ist gut. Ja.
It's gonna be tough for them to score two. Still possible though, but much more complicated
So.
now.
Probieren wir da nochmal. Der Geist ist
That was interesting on that previous shot is that Silvana really saw really quickly that Manuela's rock was going to hit the guard and called the sweeping off to let it curl as much as possible. So I didn't hit that red one on the nose. Push it in the house.
Oh! Tia! Oh!
Dina trying to get the hit and roll.
Tia! Tia! Fest!
There's the curl. once it passed the line there, it really curled a lot. Savannah will decide to ignore that one.
You know.
Exactly, those are kinds of things that you will see in skins games. In a normal game, I would have expected to see Savannah try to hit and roll, but there, it really doesn't matter that much. You gotta score your 2 and that's it. You're allowed to take a bit of risk. Well, I mean, it's controlled risk. Nothing that dramatic.
Gib noch so viel mehr. Noch ein bisschen.
Asking for a little bit more ice. So Manuel's rock curled a lot right off the start.
Richtig gut. Wo dann? Wo dann? Wo Shot ziehen?
She also looks half convinced by her own shot there. Seems like her rocks curled a bit less than Manuela's, even though that one's much heavier. It's not gonna lie shot. It's just gonna remain in the house. The chance to score 2 is still there, but it looks pretty complicated now. Bini just has to draw anywhere in the house on the right hand side there, anywhere behind those reds, really, and that will definitely cut the possibility for 2. And that will force Silvana to draw the button there to score 1 and take this skin into the next end, to the 5th end. So 500 francs, that would put up an N at 1,400.
It's getting more interesting with every carryover.
Seems like one team's really gonna win it all there.
Ja, also, ja. Nein, wenn er ganz in 12 ist, ist es schon second. Aber ein bisschen weniger doch.
Just a drop. Just get that second shot.
Nein.
Vorne
That's
wieder!
fine. So she's got the back here now, first comes to worse.
Wechseln! Vorne wieder! Sieht gut
okay.
aus! Sieht gut aus!
She
Gleiche
seems
Höhe
quite happy with it.
Wow. Ja.
Gotta curl a bit there. Sit.
Good shot.
That's perfect.
There's not much they can do.
Well, she could have been hit it though.
Knows it for the carryover.
Yeah.
Ja, aber man hat ja nicht
Ich habe keine Lust gehabt, um irgendwie dort noch knapp
Nein,
oder so.
eben. Es ist jetzt
Überhaupt nicht noch. Wichtig ist, dass
In
man
the next end,
trainiert.
Silvana will not have the last rock.
Das wäre aber gleich auch noch ein spannender Aspekt, um auf gleiche Höhe zu bleiben.
Ja, nachher brennt es noch. Dann verlieren
Nein, im Kanal, auf gleiche Höhe ist es.
Ja. Das schwitzen wir ja nicht.
Mit dem Schwitzen.
Ja, das stimmt.
Tim!
Wow, 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 wow. Ja, zieh! Zieh!
Tim!
Fest! Fest!
Ja!
It's curling quite a lot, but looks fine. And that's it. 1 for Silvana Tirinzoni, but 0 francs won in that game, in that end, sorry. So that's going to be a 5th end worth 1,400 francs, Swiss francs. That's probably around $1,600. About 1,300 euros. It's quite a lot of money there at stake. And Bini will have the last drop. So we see Marlene Albrecht getting ready to throw.
Linia! Schon noch der Hammer.
A great thing about this skins game is also that there is basically no time pressure. because there's only 6 ends allocated over 2 hours. That is more than you usually have. Normally you would say 15 minutes maximum for an end, and this is absolutely no problem to get this through in the 2 hours time we have here. So time is not an issue, and the players can fully concentrate on curling itself and making the right decisions.
Start with a nice little center guard. It's a close one. Savannah might be tempted afterwards to place another one in front. It'll depend also exactly how well this one comes. There's Christine Urech throwing.
Ist gut, richtig ist gut. Achtung! Nein, ist gut.
Voran, bis Ziel.
Zielheim, nur richtig.
Richtig ist
Nur
gut.
richtig.
Nicht zu weit rein. Lieber nur 8 oder ein bisschen off, ist nicht so schlimm. Nicht zu weit. Ho, 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 ho.
I like it. That looks quite nice.
Gut. Sehr schön, Krieger.
Good shot.
Schön. Aber es war super, wirklich.
Finger ist gut. 5. Hier, wenn ihr könnt. 5. Wo Platz hat er? Schaut. Ziellinie. Fest.
That's already a really important shot.
Ziel.
You can get that position right off the start.
Ziel.
And she just rubs off her own guard. Weight was so good. Slightly over curling.
Oder so.
And actually just
Okay, so.
just like that, Binia suddenly has a good chance to score 2. Of course the end is still quite long, but she could basically hit and roll the side, light 2, split the house.
Ziel. Ho. Ziel. Ziel. Ho. Ho.
Rennt sie, dann geht noch raus.
Ja, ja.
Sehr
Sehr
schön.
schön. Super. Schön. Ah, nicht gehabt. Nicht gehabt.
Eine 9K.
5. Zet lang los. Zet Kerle. Wo ist Kerle?
Ja, ist lang, ist lang.
Zack. Nein, nein, nein.
7, hinter 4. Hinter
Ziel. Ziel. Fest.
7.
Wow, 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 wow.
Okay.
Okay. Gut.
That's... I don't really know what to think about that shot. Of course not
Noch
that
eine Karte
bad.
öffnen.
Ja, habe ich auch gedacht.
Savannah really
Das ist dumm. Das ist dumm, oder?
not paying too much attention to both rocks. Just trying to play in the center. Binia now just doesn't really want to take any risk. She has that possibility for 2 now. I think it's probably the right call.
Ziel.
I wonder actually if she could even hit and roll into the house with that one.
Gut. Sehr schön.
No, actually she couldn't. Well, she could have, but not with that weight.
Schön. Sehr schön.
Zet Kerle! Linie ist gut, Linie ist gut. Noch ein bisschen näher. Ja, fest. Fest. Ziehen. Okay.
There's another guard,
Ja,
but
können
he's
wir noch.
really not as good as the previous one.
Wenn ihr nicht kann,
Really
schauen.
long there, and there's a big swing.
Können wir es mal kriegen?
Besides, it doesn't even really cover anything.
Now Binia Feltscher asking her teammates to join her in decision making. As I said, time is not an issue, so
Was sollen wir denn sonst machen, wenn wir gar nicht
you can have a bit of a discussion.
Ja, dann tun wir uns ein bisschen verlängern auf den Hinter oder so.
Vielleicht der noch gut dort, wo er ist.
Ja, ist auch. Dann wollen wir Gard wegnehmen.
Ich weiß es doch nicht.
Gut, nehmen wir Gard weg. Komm.
Wie ist das zustande gekommen, meinst du?
Ziehen! Ziehen! Fest! Fest! Ziehen!
Kaufman's not very happy.
So ist nicht der Bank.
Ja.
Well, now it's very open for a skins game.
What to do now? Because
Nochmal ein Gard.
now the chances to score 2 for Binia are much thinner. There's still a corner guard. They're still lying one in. Basically, I see 2 options for Silvana. Either she takes out that yellow one on the side, rolls behind the corner, something like that, lies 2, force a 1, or she plays a more aggressive shot like a center guard as she's showing right now. Could even play one top 12. See if they're suddenly there's an interesting scenario there. What if Binia only manages to score 1 and we will see the last end at 2,000 Swiss francs?
Fest! Wow! Ziehen! Fest! Wow! Wow! Ja! Ziehen! Fest! Fest! Ziehen!
He's also a bit disappointed.
Oder Fries.
Ja?
So now maybe still a chance of 2.
Yeah, well, there is a chance for 2. I mean, even if she had made that shot, there would have still been a chance for 2 with the corner. Suddenly we've had 2 pretty defensive ends there.
Warte! Achtung! Bis dahin, richtig ist recht gut! Richtig ist super! Doch wie kurz! Richtig und so! Fest ist kurz! Ziehen! Bis dahin! Fest! Fest! Ziehen! Ziehen! Na weiter! Fest! Fest!
They're yelling a lot, but that rock's not going to go any further. It's okay. It's there already, but once again, 2 options. Either the hit or the guard, and this time Silvana Maybe seeing her chance to try and steal. It's risk versus reward. Way more risky shot. But this time, they give themselves a chance to steal with the center guard.
Nein, nein, geil genug. Ja, jetzt. Zieh. Fest. Fest. Zieh. Gut.
Guard.
Ja, würde ich glaube auch, ja.
Yeah, it looks quite difficult to get that red one now.
Oder David stoßen!
Certainly with the back line, it's possible to
Was ist dir lieber?
push it back.
Ha?
Tricky
Was
shot
ist dir
though.
lieber?
Nein, ich bin nicht.
Ja, dann wäre es einfach Carry over gewesen, ja.
Ja.
Also, wenn wir aufmachen.
Hinten 4!
Dann hätte ich gedacht, der nächste ist auch nicht.
Trying to get some kind of split.
Oh! Oh!
Warte, weg! Weg!
Nicht!
Nein!
Gut so!
It's well played.
Gut, die ist glaube gut gewesen.
Ja.
Mit kürzer noch.
Gell? Braucht
And
nicht
that
so
was
voll.
very,
Nein,
very,
das
very
ist
important for
gerade
Silvana
dran.
to remain in the rings, keep her shooter. Don't want to roll out now.
Das wird Zeit, also 10,5. Ja, starten. 10,5. Ja, das ist schnell gewesen. Ja, ja! Wow! Wow! Nein, nein, nein!
She keep her shooter the way she wants to. Not really.
Noch von dieser Seite
See a
kommen.
little
Ja, und dann willst du aber gerade schlecht
disappointment there in
Ja.
her expression.
Ja,
Unbedingt, ja. Backline.
Backline. 112 Backline.
Now, a little backline weight.
Ja.
Tap back the red, wide 2. And Silvana will be forced to play freeze.
Backline. David stoßen.
Try and force Binia Feltscher to score 1 with her last rock.
Wenn du Fries ist.
Crucial shot right now.
Auch mal schon das.
Achtung!
Zieh! Kürzer!
Ja!
Fest!
Fest!
Zieh!
Fest! 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 Fest!
Oh no.
Another jump.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I think she has second and third though. That's the good point. But now Silvana has a free draw to like 2. Get one really nicely buried. Oh, that's really too bad.
Länge ist etwa gut gewesen.
Ja.
aufs Eis.
Leute, soll ich noch wollen, oder?
Nein. Und der dort weg. Nein.
Ja,
Das
wir
ist
können
ja
schon noch
viel
ein
zu
bisschen mehr
wenig.
geben, aber wenn wir dann auf
Weniger.
ist, Brandscheiß.
Mhm.
Nein,
In dem
mehr,
Fall
mehr! Ja.
Dann müssen sie das Ziel einstellen.
Ja, eben in dem Fall, ja. Sie hat überlegt, zum weniger Eis geben, ich möchte sie nicht vertilgen. Leid so.
Richtig gut, 4 Fuß.
Oh, dann
4
weg!
Fuß
Oh,
bieten.
muss Gerle! Muss Gerle!
Has to be top of the forfeit right now.
Muss Gerle!
She has to be at least half buried to
Dranbleiben!
avoid a possible
Jetzt
double.
lauf noch.
Line looks
Lauf,
okay.
Zieh ja fest!
Zack.
Gotta take it right now. Oh, wait, looks really good.
Fest!
Not more. Whoa, that's it.
It's close to perfect.
That's a really good shot.
Ist gut so.
Ist gut. Ich habe gedacht, nicht zu weit wegen dem Loch. Ich habe gedacht, nicht zu weit
Und
wegen
noch
dem
gleich
Loch.
vorher.
Aber schon, dass sie, wenn sie hinter dort ist.
Ich finde es eigentlich einfacher probieren, den Stoß.
Ja.
Und dann vielleicht, wenn er perfekt. Ich würde ein bisschen schneller spielen, nicht?
Nein, schon nicht.
Aber dann lange es für 2, lange es nie.
Gut, das langt sowieso nicht. Also willst du schon einen Doppel machen? Nein.
Big discussion now.
Nein, ich glaube auch nicht, dass es geht.
I don't see very much options besides some kind of a backline weight.
Geht's links.
If she hits that red one on the nose,
Aber ich glaube, der
She
ist
will
aber
lies
viel
shot.
einfacher als da
even
genau
if she doesn't hit on the
ja,
nose, she can still end up on her own yellow and still be shot, I think.
Ja, gleiche Länge.
Wir stoßen ein bisschen. Das ist glaube ich einfacher als einfach auf die T-Line genau spielen. Ist gut.
Du musst jetzt oben auf die Rolle liegen und dann so hinter den Nacken.
Ich finde das King-Games immer mega anstrengend.
Aber ich finde es vor allem immer krass. Ich denke,
Ist gleich gescheiter einfach auf die T-Line liegen.
erstens, es geht 6 an, wir haben dort gleich noch.
Das ist nicht gut.
Ist gut.
Und ich spiele so anders.
Also richtig, wo zählt. Wir müssen mit bis hinein 8 stoßen. He?
Völlig
Die
unsicher.
Situation ist nach plötzlich jetzt komplett anders.
Ja.
Du musst alles über. Oh! Oh! Wow! Nein, nein, nein.
Oh, that's going to go straight through. And that's 1,400 francs now for Tirinzoni.
Sorry.
Okay.
Easy.
Well,
Sagt ihr denn nicht basteln?
Ja.
so we got 1,500 right now.
Ist einfach, also vorhin ist er einfach wirklich ganz versteckt, oder? Ich weiß schon, dass es görlet, aber er muss wirklich genau in der richtigen Länge knapp vorbei. Also, schon gut.
Gut, weißt du, was langt mit Haupttreffer?
So the game has been decided already who won, but the game's not finished yet,
Aber easy.
which means the sixth skin still to be played with an allocated 600 Swiss francs.
And now we're going to show the scoreboards of the other games. Some people asked us there on the chat. You can see that the Russian team of Olga Yarkova is losing 7-5. Big comeback still to do. And after virtually no scoring in the 3 first sets, now Team Hegner from Switzerland is winning 5-3. Big 4 there in the 5th. And now Scottish team of Lauren Gray losing 3-2. Close game. They have the last draw against the Germans.
Gut, sehr schön kriegen.
Tipptopp, so.
And Anna Sidorova
Ja.
winning 5-2. Team sweep.
Warte schnell, wenn es geht.
Ist knapp, Ti.
Okay, warte. Zieh! Wo ist er? Oh, wenn es geht.
Ziel 1.
Wow. Knapp vorbei. Oh, noch schauen. Ja, 5. Echt. Gut so.
So now last skin, 600 frags on stake. Team Tirinzoni with the hammer, looking for a 2, whilst Team Feltscher is trying
Schon mal gleich, oder?
to score a 1.
Yeah. So we were playing the last skins. Last end. Yeah, skin games. So mission of the team that has the last rock is to score 2. Mission of the team that doesn't have the last one rock is to steal 1. If they do that, then they collect the skin and the money that goes with it. So the 6th then is worth 600 francs.
Sehr schön kriegen.
5th was worth 500. 4th 400, and so on. And so Tirinzoni won the 5 first skins, which makes a total of 1,500 francs. Feltscher yet didn't win 1 skin.
If no one manages to capture this last skin, then a draw to the button will be played to decide who will win the money.
Das ist Haus, sicher. 5. Sicher bis ins Haus. Sicher ins Haus.
5.
Warte.
6.
Wow. Wow. Ja, zieh. Gute Länge, Marley. Ist gut gespielt.
Könnt da ein bisschen ankommen. Aber ich will einfach nur die Line probieren zu spielen.
Gut. Sehr knapp. 3.
Ja, noch viel Platz. Sehr knapp. Wechseln. Sehr viel Platz. Ho. Ich muss weit girlen. Nein, wir sind noch nicht innen im Stein.
Die sind auch so gut.
Gut. Ist gut so.
Gut. Ja. Oder? Nehmen wir. Ja.
Der Shot. Ja. Ich glaube, aufmachen ist nicht schlecht.
Ja?
Wir sind so mit dem Aussen. Das ist gut. Ja, gut dort. Ja.
Ja. Oh, ist gut.
Mit der Nase? Ha? Zieh! Fest! Zieh! Gut. Gut so.
Ist gut? Ja. Aber sie hat nachher da über den Gali, oder?
Ja, aber da rollt sie dann raus und der ist vielleicht dann schon da versteckt. Dann nehmen wir halt den Stopp. Aber wenn wir da finde ich es viel dünner.
Eben, dann hat sie
Okay.
Schon.
Was willst du?
Okay. Das hat sie. Hals.
Der Damenstoß. Okay. Was willst du?
Ist gleich.
Aber dann machen wir nicht mehr 2. Dann muss ich nachher noch aufs Story legen.
Ja, das so nicht.
Aber es ist okay. Also,
Du musst jetzt schon
wenn
sehen.
wir wollen,
Ich weiss
ich wollte einfach nicht, dass sie stillt. Dann
Ja. Es liegt schon nicht, sie hat einfach viele Chancen. Ja. Ah, das war natürlich auch noch.
einfach die 2 nehmen.
Ja. Ein bisschen raus.
Also gar klicken bleiben.
Yeah, we're checking on the chat there. We've
Also
got a
Nase.
few people from Russia who are watching us, so you can tell them Привет, Россия.
Ist gut?
Ja.
Okay, 8,5.
Ja.
Вот это хорошо, что вы смотрите нашу игру.
Well, Roger, I'm lucky to have you because I have absolutely no idea what is going on in this very chat.
Well, there you go. Now,
Ein bisschen, ja. Ja.
Silvana going there to do a bit of cleaning. She has the last rock now. Got to score 2 if she want to make a full point, full money skins. Whoa. I don't know if she really wanted that exactly.
Oh my God.
She stays with her shooter.
Richtig gut.
Scarlett fest!
Sehr richtig.
Scarlett fest! Nur drüber! Nur drüber! Ja, ich muss einfach drüber. Es ist eng. Gut. Gut gesehen. Hinten nach!
Now Iran Shori just managed to get that rock past the hog line.
Abgeschätzt. Schön noch mit den anderen.
Well, it's their last chance to make any money. There's still 600 francs at stake.
Good team dinner.
Hmm?
A good team dinner.
Yeah. I will pay back already a few expenses of the tournament. So we know sometimes it's a bit difficult for curlers to find the funding, as the sport takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and of course a lot of money also. As teams travel, have to sleep in hotels, eat around, and you got to take what you can. Always helpful. Even though for those teams it's not over yet, they're already qualified for the quarterfinals, so they already have a minimum of 1,500 francs as prize money. The winner will get 10,000 francs.
Ja, ja. Wenn er deinen ist, ho! Ho, wenn er deinen ist! Gut.
Sorry.
Nochmal! Gut.
Sorry, hätte ich nicht gut. Eigentlich das Gefühl gehabt, der zweite ist länger, aber ja. Dem war nicht so. Das ist gut.
Zieh! Zieh! Wo?
Tirinzoni going with a little tap back. Real nice curl there. Just didn't manage to tap it far enough till I shot.
Bis da ist nichts.
Ja, gut
Ist nicht gut.
Mal. Gut ziehen.
Oder zählt beim ersten Mal nochmal Guard. Wäre eigentlich auch gut, hä? Komm, können wir das erste Mal da noch.
Jetzt hast du so ein bisschen befreit.
Ja,
Letztes ist jetzt besser gewesen.
Ja, der ist gut gewesen.
Now Bini actually has a good situation to
Machen wir Guard.
steal the point there if she can get a good guard.
Ja. Ich bin so ein Stück weiter draussen, aber ich nehme nicht
Trying to close up as much of the forfeit as
besser oder
possible.
schlechter laufen.
Warte! Ja! Wow, wer da drüber ist, wow!
Also ich kann nicht beides
Oh.
zumachen.
Okay.
Also ich kann nicht den Draw und den platzieren.
Okay.
Also schon, aber dass man beides noch nicht
Es läuft wirklich schlecht.
Das ist nicht so
Nein,
komisch.
es läuft schlecht. Der Manu hat auch so Frieden.
Hast du auch das Gefühl, gehört sie genug?
Ganz
Ja, nein, es läuft wirklich schlecht.
da, hä? Nur schnell, oder? Also
Ja.
8.
8 oder 8, kannst du eigentlich gleich wie testen, oder? Oder was dir lieber ist.
8.
Now Tirinzoni has to go for the run back.
Das geht gemacht.
Ja,
She has to score 2.
Wir können noch legen da.
Ja.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if ever Silvana only scores a 1, then the skin will be decided by a last stone draw.
Sag nicht schlimm.
Last stone draw for 600 francs. We're not there yet.
I don't think there's that many people who can say that they've thrown one rock for 600 francs.
Some of them for more.
Yeah, apparently in Canada there is
Yeah, in
this,
Canada.
this event every year where you can win $1 million if you put it on the pot. It's like a... I think you have to sign up online.
Oh, I was really close.
Das ist da lecker. Dann machen wir da zu. Ich finde das recht einfach für so verlängern, oder?
Jetzt um 2 Mal. Sie macht mit dem noch mehr
Das
zusammen.
für sie geht einfach nicht. Gerade oder was?
Nein.
Nein.
Schluss habe ich gedacht, vielleicht kommt er noch.
Ja, ich nehme es noch schön.
Ja, der kann sie so spielen, dass er entweder
Ja.
ich würde gerade da
Ich
ziehen.
würde so machen, nein.
Die Seite da.
Now I don't see much options beside the guard. Try and block that hole
Das ist ja ein bisschen weiter
between
raus.
those yellows.
Jetzt sind wir jedes Mal eher Girls. Machen wir da zu, ha? Und dort kann sie eigentlich noch 2 machen, oder?
Da muss man doch jetzt nicht sagen.
Ja, sollen wir gleich?
Was denn du spielen?
Jetzt musst du dran.
Okay.
Achtung!
Now
Warte schnell, warte
Schluss, wechseln!
Bini
Nicht
nicht!
wechseln, nicht wechseln, ist gut. Achtung! Ja,
Zieh!
her guard.
Zieh!
kannst du noch ein bisschen.
Gut.
Gut gesehen? Ja.
Nein, im Roten geht nicht, gell? Einfach
gesehen.
passen wir über die Gerle.
Das soll nicht an dem machen.
Nein, so. Einfach falls.
Aha, falls über, ja. Wenn er zu lang ist.
Schön?
Ja,
Also,
die
das
so.
ging schon.
Puts the rock closed perfectly
Zieh mal grad hoch.
as he gets. Now the only option.
Das ist nur so ein Sand.
Ja. Ja.
Und wenn jetzt siehst,
Well,
aber sicher fein.
Fein. Ja.
Should be the Roger button.
Setson,
Liegt so nach.
she's going for the draw. It's a makeable shot. Ace curls well enough. She manages to tuck that one nicely. It's going to be really tough for Bina after that.
Ja.
But nice to see her make that one. Put a bit of pressure on.
Vrij oder so. En
Okay.
dort hätten wir wirklich 2-3 Mal Chance, dann nicht dort.
Ja, well. Hallo.
Es ist nicht so tragisch, nein. Sie sind nicht Aare und nicht.
Ziellein! Zieh richtig!
Ja, das ist viel zu kurz. Viel zu kurz. Ja, das haben wir jetzt nicht gut.
Ja, die haben jetzt also mehr als verdient.
Ich finde das auch. Ich finde das fast
Gell?
unfair.
And that's not
Gut,
going to
ja,
make
nicht
it.
gegen 0, oder?
And they had enough. That's it. There's the handshake.
Gratulieren.
Friendly handshake between both teams who know each other really well.
Gratulieren.
Who often play against each other in Switzerland.
Gratulieren.
And they end up this Canes game. Tirinzoni winning finally 1,500 francs. And Feltscher finally getting their last skin, 600 francs for their team.
Ja, wenn du denkst, dann nehmen wir das Letzte.
Yeah, there we are.
We're at the end of this broadcast from this skins game. We will be back at 8 o'clock tonight with the C final. This final still has to be decided, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well,
So-
it depends on the results of the games that are actually played right now.
It will be posted online in the Curling Champions Tour groups and all over Facebook, Twitter, etc. once we know it. But be sure to tune in at 8 o'clock sharp to watch us live again here from Basel, the Women's Master CCT event. Wish you a good time till 8, we hope,
Yeah.
and see you later.
So, yeah, exactly. So it was a pleasure once again to comment this game. Always a bit special to see skins. And it's a type of game that we're not particularly used to all the time, but it's always nice. Got some action usually. And we'll be back at 8 for a normal game of curling, as this was, we can say, the exception. And it was a pleasure to comment that game with you. We are live from Basel, the Curling Champions Tour event for women's. My name is Roger Golka. I was with Bastian Wiss. See you later. Do встречи.
Nein, ich habe ja noch gelesen, also gesagt, ja,